What's up, everybody? 32 Icon here. I hope that you guys are doing well. I'm doing well myself. Please go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. In good faith that I will continue bringing you great content. So, I've been gone for some time, and usually I update or I post a video on my page maybe once a week, sometimes twice a week. But it's been about a week, and so I noticed, I was like, man, I need to get on that. I need to post a video. So, a couple of videos ago, I said that I entered a raffle and I won some ammo and a couple other things. I remember showing you guys that video. So I entered another raffle, right? And I wasn't even going to enter this, but a few videos ago, we were talking about the Victory 22 and how she no longer has a Victory 22. So when we go to the range, she doesn't shoot my other firearm. So she just doesn't even come to the range anymore because she doesn't have a 22. So I was like, you know what? Let me enter this raffle for this 22. I'm probably not going to win anyway, but I'll just enter it. And I won. So here it is. The gun is cleared. It doesn't even fire without the magazine in it. It is the Walther P22. So I've never, up until winning it, I've never shot this gun before. So we took it to the range today, right? And I'll let Talina tell you how she felt about it, and then I'll give you my opinion on how it was. But before we start, this came with, just so you know, it came practically new. It had the owner shot, it was a used gun. He shot maybe 50 rounds through it. So it was new, oiled down, clean, everything. And it came with 2 magazines. So just so you know. Okay.
I thought it was a lot better than the Victory. It was lighter, it was easier to shoot, and it didn't hurt my hands as much. It was a lot smaller, so it was easy to grip.
So you like the polymer frame over the stainless steel?
Yes. Yeah.
And although the Victory is longer and it has fiber optic sights on it, which stands out, the Victory is great. It's more of a target pistol. So if you're out, you know, shooting clays or steel, you know, it's really more designed for that, or maybe even pest control. But the polymer frame, I think she really enjoyed because it is lighter and it's smaller. It does have the adjustable back strap, and if you notice, it is hammer fired. So, and it does have a safety on it. I did train her with the safety. It's her first time using the safety. Well, actually, no, that's not true, because the Victory had the safety too. Yes. So, but the Victory had the safety, but it didn't have a hammer. So this has a hammer and a safety.
The only thing I didn't like was the mag release. Oh,
yeah. So you guys know on like the Walthers and the HKs, some of them have the, I don't know if all the HKs have the paddle release. I know that the VP9 does, the VP9 SK, and that's my only 2 guns that I have experience with the paddle release, but it could be on their other firearms as well. I'm not sure. But she didn't like that at all. And in fact, they're pretty small, the paddle release. I don't know if you guys can see that. But they're pretty small, actually. So it was a little bit of a nuisance. I have bigger hands and I can maneuver a little better, but yeah, you weren't feeling that. No. And you guys are seeing the video how, I try to coach her through. I'm like, okay, here we go. But, so my initial thoughts of it are, I do like that it's light. I've shot the M&P 22. Of course, you know, M&P is my baby. I love it. And it was amazing. But this little gun right here is pretty good. Now, it is very finicky. The ammo that we used was Winchester Super X 37 grain, CCI Stinger, and CCI Mini Mag. So this gun is to, what's the analogy I'm trying to use? This gun is to, what kind of analogy am I trying to use?
I don't know, and I don't have one.
What I'm trying to say is that This gun hated the Winchester Super X. Like children hate vegetables, okay? That's what I was trying to say. So it did not like it at all. Now, I knew kind of going in that this was going to be finicky. And so that's why I brought all 3 different types of ammo. The Stingers, no problem, went right through it. The mini mags, no problem. The Winchester, it gave me problems. And I'm gonna add some video in right here so you can see. I'm gonna use Stingers now. Stingers. Okay, so as you saw, the Winchester it did not like it, but it did have it had a great time with the Stinger and the mini mags. So that's my only thing. So good thing I have plenty of CCIs, but then again, CCI is top of the line ammo, so of course it's going to run. I was trying to show her with the tap and rack drill of how to clear malfunctions, and to let her know that with 22s you're going to get a lot more malfunctions than you are with, you know, different calibers. But as long as this is taking the CCI mini mags and Stingers, no problem at all. So another question for you. How are the sights on here? Because these sights are just regular. Scoot over there just slide over for a second. I just want to show it in the camera. Regular 3-dot. Oops, can you guys see that? 3-dot sights. And the Victory is the fiber optic. So which one did you like better?
I like these a lot better. I mean, I was in the beginning.
Than a fiber optic?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we. I'm gonna add in some video right here of her shooting. Here we go. Take your time, get a good grip on that pistol. Okay, drop the mag with your thumb, Okay, good, reload. Chamber around, good. Better. Drop the mag with your thumb. Okay, so you saw her shooting, and so you said you like these sights better than the fiber optic?
They were a little different, a little harder to get used to in the beginning, but after a while, I liked them a lot.
Why were they hard to get used to?
I don't know.
The fiber optic pops, though. It sticks right out at you. You didn't...
No, This is a lot easier. I mean, besides the fact that I was a little too high and too low at some points. Yeah. These sights are a lot easier.
Yeah, I
have to close one eye to see it, so...
No, we talked about that.
No, I have to, or else I can't focus on the sights.
We talked about these supposed to have 2 eyes open.
Nah, because then I can't see it.
See, this is what happens when you take off and you start doing gymnastic videos and playing with reborns. You forget how to shoot. And again, she's a newbie, so we're still working on that. But yeah, we got to definitely work on that. Oh my goodness. What did you think about the trigger? Now, of course, this is a double action, single action trigger. So that's new for her because the Victory is just striker fire. So, but I don't think you actually had much issues with the double action.
No.
Did you try the double action first? Because
I would say we did.
I know I did. Okay, so sometimes, so when I put the mag in, the action was already closed. So I had to obviously rack the slide. But that automatically goes into single action. And there was one time that I actually, put it into double action so I can kind of feel how it felt to pull that trigger. But I don't know if you got a chance to do that now that I think about it.
I think it was the first time, and then every time after that, it was just single action. But the first time it was double action.
Yeah, no, I know every first shot is normally...
No, I mean the first 20 rounds that I did.
Oh, that first shot and that first mag was double action?
But everything after that wasn't.
Let me have to go back and look at that because I'm trying to think. When you put the mag in, right? When we put the mag in, boom, rack the slide, it automatically goes to single action. Maybe when you were shooting, you thought you were shooting double action, but if this hammer...
No, because remember when we were practicing here and the first one was hard to pull and then the second one was easy? That was the feeling with the first round I put through.
Oh, okay, well, I guess you did. Well, anyway. But as far as the trigger is concerned, it was fine. It was fine. And I'll roll some video of me shooting a little bit more, but probably toward the end of the video. But I actually liked it, and I didn't think I would like it because I shot the M&P22 and really enjoyed it. And then I shot like an SR, the Ruger SR22. But when I shot that, I picked it up at the range. We picked it up together. And the range never cleaned the gun. So it was having like all of these malfunctions. We really couldn't enjoy it. So we were like, forget it. And we just shot our Victory. So I didn't really get a great assessment from shooting the SR22 because the gun was so crappy. So I assume that it shoots very well. I've heard great things about it. But I will say this little baby right here was a good start. And so I'm happy we won it. So now she has something to go to shoot at the range when I'm there. And of course, while I was there, I don't have any video though, but of course, while I was there, I had to shoot my M&P 2.0. Pretty far out too.
Yeah.
Dead on, right?
Yeah.
If you don't have the 2.0, shame on you. And last thing, I know this video, oh my God, this video is 12 minutes long. Last thing. I know you guys are still wondering about the SIG X carry. So I went to the shop the other day, and so the shop that I went to, the person who's one of the salespeople there was like, come down, let's make a deal. It's gonna be, a fun weekend. Let's make a deal. But when I got there, I wasn't really feeling the deal. So I figured, if I wait another month or so, maybe even 2 months, I would get something not get something, but I would be able to get the SIG X carry cheaper. And maybe obviously pre-owned, but maybe only a couple of rounds, just like this. Practically new, just like the FNS 9, just like the VP9 SK. I mean, I think I'll get it. I think with patience, I'll get exactly what I want. But when I went there to buy, and I just wasn't feeling it. So you guys will just have to wait on that. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. And I think we went over everything. I don't need to do really a trigger pull on 22. It's kind of pointless, but we like it. And I probably have to clean it soon because you know how 22s junk up. That's what I'm gonna start getting her to do. Cleaning the pistol, and then they'll want to shoot it less, and then
you can save money on ammo. Yeah.
22 ammo is not really hard to get, and it's pretty cheap. So, but if it was 9mm, I might be feeling some type of way. All right. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed this video. It is a little long, but hey, I haven't been here in a while, so hopefully you guys got something out of it. And I will see you on the next video. Peace. job. Good. All right, put the gun down safely. All right, let's zoom in for our viewers. She was shooting her.